All right, I know you know this space, Mike and Lauren Sorrentino from the Jersey Shore. We're getting a little serious up in here because a lot of us are stuck in quarantine and we may be drinking or doing things that are big vices, and we need help with that.
Yes, my wife answers that question. Great, honey.
Yeah, so I think right now, more than ever, a routine is really needed for everybody. Whether you're in recovery, newly trying to get sober, or you're just a person just like me that doesn't struggle with those vices, but you need that foundation of a routine. And what we really are trying to get out to the community is that to hold yourself accountable, get on Zoom like we are right now, or Skype or FaceTime, and get that face to face time virtually with meetings and sponsors, family members. We did a Zoom happy birthday to my nephew a week or so ago. So really just trying to stay connected to your community and keeping yourself foundationally stable.
Yes, you have to be your own coach, your own, cheerleader, your own determination and focus. And, just don't give up on yourself. Just take the first step.
So you guys, it's interesting, you one of each, kind of both stories here, because Mike, you've been sober, what, 4 years, right?
Yeah, I think it's 4.5 now. I'll be 5 in December of this year.
Okay, so number one, congrats. Number two, how is it being stuck at home and then, being a recovering addict? I mean, is it harder, and what are you doing to overcome that?
To be honest, and it is not very hard for me. I have a very, very strong foundation. I have a good support system with my wife. We do online Zoom meetings with treatment centers on a daily, sometimes definitely a daily basis. And fitness is a very big part of our life. We wake up every day and we start our day with working out, and a lot of the gyms are closed. So you're wondering, like, where is he getting this fitness in? We started out doing wind sprints up the driveway, and getting exercise and getting outside and doing push-ups, and then we started to call some people up like Bowflex to help us out and send some machines so we can start our home gym as well. So
Mike, you may need to lean this way so we can hear you better.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's important to prioritize fitness in a time like this, because it's going to help you out mentally and physically, and sort of to get those endorphins moving, and for you to be feeling better and things like that.
And Lauren, you were saying, those aren't necessarily your vices, and same with me. But the other day, I noticed it was about 1 p.m. and I was like, oh, I could use a drink. And I made one, and I was like, wait. So that's where the routine comes into play. You need to, pretend you're on work hours, work out, eat healthy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings through working with treatment centers, and then also just our other career with being on TV and press for Jersey Shore and that kind of stuff. And it's funny because we'll do a bunch of them, and by the time that late afternoon comes, I tell my husband, I'm like, I'm clocked out, I'm done. I take my earbud out, and that's my time to unwind. Maybe I have a cup of tea, maybe I go for a walk or whatever it is. But you have to have that start and finish of your workday and your leisure activities and your workout, so that you have some structure to the days that are going on and on.
Yeah, and always remember to implement positive behaviors. At the end of the day, if it's 1 o'clock and you're thinking to have a drink, I don't think that's the best, situation. Maybe a cup of tea, maybe a walk around the block, maybe a hot shower, a healthy meal. Always try to think to implement positive behaviors.
So you guys, are obviously well known. You're on the Jersey Shore. Tell me how you're using that platform and what resources you guys are offering to people who kind of feel alone and feel like they need help during this time.
Yeah, so if you or someone that you know is suffering from the disease of addiction, or you're just looking for some resources, or you don't know where to turn to, we partnered with Banyan Treatment Centers, okay? And you can call us or any of our professionals at 1-888-270-5712. That's the situation, honey.
Yes, and the online meetings that I was mentioning before, 2 of those resources are intherooms.com and nabyphone.com. But I really encourage everyone to create their own virtual meeting with the people that are in their community that they are used to seeing on a weekly, maybe twice a week basis. Get on Zoom, get on Skype, and have that face-to-face time with the people in your area.